Alanish, Ruskish, Ruxish. Ruxish. Fine, I guess. Yeah, don't look at me.
Hi, insurance term. Wait, sorry.
Hey.
And welcome back to the 5at10's show. I'm your host, Jasmine Tran.
And I'm Zeke Samoy. Jasmine, you know, I'm excited. You're here, I'm here physically. The lights are bright here in our studio in Bishop Branch 15. We survived an earthquake. I don't know if you guys saw that, but today's going to be a great show. I'm here. We're here. It's going to be great.
Well, Zeke, it has to be because today marks our 300th episode of the 5at10's show. You hear that?
Wow, yeah.
Good job, little buddy.
What a graphic. Thanks, Kyle. I know you put a lot of effort in that one. You know what? Seriously, 300 episodes. I can't believe it. Thank you, everyone, for your support over, gosh, what's it been? Past year and a half of 5at10 shows. It's incredible, honestly.
I seriously could not agree more. Thank you, everyone, for tuning into today's episode and all the other 299 episodes before. Let's actually take a look at who's tuned in today.
Let's see. We got a lot of people today.
Amanda.
Erica.
Ben.
This thing does not want to scroll more. Oh, there we go. We got, let's get down the list. Vru, Vince, Tyler,
Teresa.
Senya. We got a lot of people here, guys.
Cool backgrounds today, too.
I don't know. Did anyone else? I mean, we didn't feel the earthquake here, but did you guys all get the message?
Yeah, the Amber, or I guess like the emergency alert.
Emergency alert, yeah. Wow. Well, looks like 300 exactly people tuned in. What a coincidence. Of all days. Can't believe it.
That's not true.
Yeah, you know, sometimes I like to lie to make it sound better, but one can do that, you know.
Well, speaking of mistaking our numbers, Zeke, we're actually working with a bit of a skeleton crew today with the annual board meeting going on right now.
Oh, skeleton crew. Sounds spooky, but yes, that's true. A lot of our team is actually down in Santa Barbara right now helping out with that. But no matter, even with our depleted numbers, we were still able to find a secret judge for today's team's background contest.
Yes, with the theme being Things of Three, who could today's secret judge be?
Who could that mysterious figure be? Oh, it's Adam, our membership manager, Adam Rosendahl. Adam, how's it going?
Great, it's Wednesday again. Excited to see some backgrounds.
Wow.
Theme today.
Yes, our first ever 3-time background judge. How's that feel, Adam?
Such an honor, Zeke. I can't tell you, it's such an honor.
Yes. Well, thank you, Adam. You got a big task ahead of you, so we'll let you go ahead and figure out those backgrounds.
Perfect.
Things of 3. Appreciate it, Adam.
Yep.
We'll see you soon. Wow. On Things of 3 day, no less.
Well, we'll leave it to Adam because he's got a massive decision on his hands.
Big weight on his shoulders. But what a guy. And what a pleasant surprise.
Truly mind-blowing. Well, we're glad everyone is watching with us too. We've got a great show in store for you folks.
Our part-time host and field correspondent Jamal is interviewing our very own Kyle Jarvinen, the very man who runs the show behind the scenes. Speaking of that, Kyle, can we actually get a live image of you working? We want to show the people back at home how much fun you're having. Yep, there's Kyle. There's our
Yep, there's our man behind the screen.
He's having a great time as always. Yo, thanks, Kyle.
But in all seriousness, it is an insanely tough job, so we just want to say kudos and thank you to Kyle because he does a great job week in and week out.
Yes, and following his interview, it'll be last minute.
But unfortunately, our usual lovable hosts, Ed and Eric, are actually at the board meeting right now.
So, Jasmine and I are stepping up to take some snaps in their place, and this might actually be our biggest test of knowledge able ability up to this point.
Couldn't agree more, but we're going to have some help because Taylor Collins is joining us as well.
Thank goodness. And following that, we'll be closing out the show with some trivia inspired by our social fun cohort.
It's focused on everything games, board games, video games, etc. So we'll see who our biggest gamer is.
Yes, that's right. And with that, I think we're all set. And with 300 episodes under our belt, Jasmine, I feel like we've just got about everything figured out at this point.
Well, what about reinsurance?
Reunion Industry? What? What did you say?
I said reinsurance. Do you know what that is?
Reinsurance, yes. Well, I mean, I've heard of it, especially while working at the SLA, but, you know, to be honest, I don't really know what that is.
Well, Zeke, do I have a treat for you? Because Before we turn it over to Jamal's interview with Kyle, we're going to learn all about reinsurance from a very special friend of the show. It's the return of the insurance terminator. Everyone, please enjoy.
And that is going to be red 5 to you, partner.
That's exactly where I want you to be. I have an Uno Re.
An Uno what?
An Uno Re.
Reinsurance.
Hi, insurance terminator. I was going to say Uno Reverse, but what is reinsurance?
Huh. I'm glad you asked. Reinsurance is...
Oh, actually, I got this one. You can think of reinsurance as insurance for insurers. Reinsurance allows insurers to spread risk to another company or companies to reduce the likelihood of large claim payouts. For example, if a catastrophic event such as a great fire occurs that triggers exceptional claim payouts, reinsurance gives insurers the security and assets to help pay out their customers' claims and remain solvent. In fact,
The fire insurance business is thought to be chiefly responsible for the development of the modern reinsurance industry. In 1842, the city of Hamburg, Germany suffered a great fire that destroyed 1,700 residences and left 20,000 people homeless. It also left German insurance companies unable to meet their customers' claims. To ensure this didn't happen again, the first reinsurance company, Kölnische Rückversicherung Gesellschaft, also known as Cologne Reinsurance Company, was created.
and as of 2021, the global reinsurance market was valued at $498.7 billion. It covers every aspect of the modern insurance market, and because it's available, insurance companies have a greater ability to assist clients with large-scale risks.
And that's how you get reinsurance. Wow, that was really knowledgeable of you, Kyle.
Thank you, insurance terminator.
Oh, that was really helpful. Thank you, insurance terminator. And Kyle?
Now, I'm off to explain more insurance terms to the curious minds of the SLA.
Here we are outside. It's a beautiful day on location, and we got a nice interview with Kyle. Kyle, thanks for being on the show. First time? Excited?
Yes, it is my first time, and I'm very excited.
That's good. That's good. So for those who don't know, can you explain what your role is at the SLA and how long you've been here?
Yeah, of course. So my official title is Communication Specialist. I have been with the SLA since April of this year, so I am relatively new around here, but everyone's been super helpful, super nice so far. And basically what I do, I assist the 5at10 team with whatever they need production-wise. So if they need me to film something, if they need me to edit something, if they need me to write something, I'll do whatever they need me to. One thing not a lot of people know is actually how much effort and time goes into making all of these videos and productions, right? Because all they do is they see the final product, right? They don't really exactly know what goes into making something like this. For even just for a simple interview, there's a million different factors we have to consider: lighting, sound, location, time of day, where people are going to be. There's just a million things that could go wrong with every single shoot, so it's always a challenge, I'd say.
Talk about kind of your responsibilities to go from on air and out to the viewer and post-production and all those.
Of course. So my main role when it comes to the 5at10 show is actually operating the TriCaster machine, which is normally Ed's specialty, but he's been showing me the ropes.
Are you the person kind of like, when we see the graphics, you're doing that?
Yes, I am the man behind the madness.
How stressful is that, knowing that, you're kind of at the helm of the show here, where if you forget something, it can come off the tracks pretty quick.
Thank you so much for reminding me about how stressful and critical my role is. But yes, I wouldn't actually say it's too stressful. I do have to be on my toes a lot though, because I have to be ready for any visual or audio, sound cues that indicate the start of a transition, the start of a new segment or a video. So I always have to be listening, always have to be ready, always have to follow along with the script. And yeah, that's probably the most challenging part, I'd say.
Would you ever appear live on the show? Maybe talking to the Last Minute crew about some football, or hosting with Zeke and Jasmine, or maybe even basketball in some capacity?
Yeah, of course. I would love to do something live with them. I actually am a huge sports fan. So yeah, would love to do those last two things you mentioned. Either talk about basketball or football. Those are actually my two main sports that I follow. Born and raised in the Bay Area, so love all the Bay Area sports teams.
Okay. Well, let's shift away from the work questions. Do you have any hidden talents?
Yes, I do actually. I can play the piano.
Nice. And how long have you been playing the piano?
I'd say just over 15 years. I actually started because my mom put me through piano lessons, and I absolutely hated it when I was younger. I despised it, but it grew into a passion of mine.
Can you read music?
That's a fun thing about me. I can't read music.
So you're just all by ear.
Yes.
That's amazing. We're gonna have to get you on live, and you're gonna have to serenade us with maybe some classic or some Taylor Swift or Drake for all the dogs.
Oh, some Taylor Swift for sure.
So let's talk about some sports. Okay. All right. You're a big basketball fan, as am I. Sadly, you're a Warriors fan, and I'm a Laker fan. Puts a little strain on our friendship, but that's okay. I still like you. To close out the interview, we're going to play a game. I'm going to show you pictures of NBA players. You're going to pick from them. That's going to be your starting five. Whoever you don't pick is going to be my starting five. We'll let the chat decide who has the better team.
Okay, a little competition head to head. I like it.
Here we go. Steph Curry, Luka Doncic.
Oh, it has to be Curry.
Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards.
And
LeBron James or Kevin Durant.
KD.
Anthony Davis or Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This one's not even close. It's got to be Giannis.
Joker or Embiid.
This is tough. I'll go Jokic.
So you're going Steph Curry at point guard, Anthony Edwards at the 2,
Yes.
KD at the 3, Giannis at the 4, and Joker at the 5.
Yep. No problem with shot creation.
And
I'll take that much.
It's funny that you say that, because I literally, when I thought of this, I said, that's exactly who he's going to pick. And I'm going to shut your team down because my team is going to play defense. I think I win.
Well, I guess we'll let the chat decide.
No, I think I've already decided because your team is not that good. So,
It's a very one-sided conversation.
well, that's what happens when you talk to Warrior fans. But anyway, Kyle, thank you so much. Appreciate the time. Appreciate you sitting down and stepping away from the TriCaster for a little bit. Now, Kyle, we're going to kick it back to the studio.
Welcome back to Last Minute. I'm not Eric.
And although I want to be, I'm not Ed.
And joined with us today, thankfully, is Taylor Collins. Taylor, welcome back to Last Minute.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, we're so glad you're here.
Now let's jump right into the hard-hitting questions Last Minute is known for. Taylor, who do you think exemplified our SLA core value of motivated in Week 6 of the NFL?
Well, Jasmine, it's tough to pick just one team this week with so many big upsets and road wins, but I'm going to go with the Miami Dolphins. They found themselves down early, 14-0, and they just stuck to what they do best, scoring, and just kept on scoring on their way to a 42-21 victory over the Panthers. But I do have to give a shout out to the Browns and Jets, a couple of underdogs who took down the last two undefeated teams in hard-fought battles this past Sunday.
Yes, and one of them was the Niners. As a Niners fan, Taylor, how was it watching that game?
Not a lot of fun, Zeke.
Yep, that's fair. But I actually have a personal question. In your expert opinion, how did our favorite quarterback Kenny Pickett do in his Game 6 game against bye week?
It's a great question, Zeke. I think he looked extra motivated and well-rested in his week off. As he rehabbed his sprained knee, he watched the rest of the NFL just beat up on each other. So it's a win for him.
Yes, of course. I knew that. Of course, bye week. Yep. Thanks.
All right. Well, Taylor, what game are you excited for in Week 7?
Outside of being excited every day that football's on TV, I'm especially looking forward to the Dolphins and Eagles game. Both those teams are 5-1. They're playing on Sunday Night Football, and they're Super Bowl hopefuls. So should be a good matchup with a lot of points scored.
That's right. So are we.
Very excited. Now it's the moment of truth. Time to announce this week's SLA football pool winner. Taylor, would you do the honors?
Definitely. This week's winner is Kobe Liu. Congratulations.
Wow, Kobe, congratulations. If only you could pick my lottery numbers too and find my car for me. Once again, congratulations on your victory.
Taylor, this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so much for coming on the show and helping us out.
Not a problem. I'll be back on when the 49ers make the playoffs, and I'll replace Eric while the Giants take their early vacation.
Yep, that's a collaboration we'd love to see. Thanks. Thank you again, Taylor. Seriously, appreciate it.
And that'll about do it for Last Minute, which means that it's trivia time. Jamal, can you please let everyone know what this week's prize options are?
Thanks, Jasmine. Today's first prize option is none other than 2 tickets to the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art, plus a $50 Visa gift card. Classical art is boring. That's why you're gonna love this prize option where you and a special someone can get to see all of the amazing exhibits of modern art available at the world-renowned San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. But what if museums scare you? No need to whine, because prize option number 2 will give you plenty of that with 2 tickets to seated wine tasting at the Castello di Amorosa Castle Winery in Napa Valley. Get transported back to the Middle Ages, free of the bubonic plague, and enjoy a tasting of exquisite wines in an authentically styled 14th century Tuscan castle winery, only at the Castello di Amorosa Vineyard. And finally, for prize option number 3, lunch is on us. It's a $50 gift card to World Wraps and a $50 gift card to Mendocino Farms, both located right in Bishop Ranch City Center. You'll be spoiled for choice when deciding between World Wraps global, healthy, and craveable wraps and bowls, and Mendocino Farms fresh and creative sandwiches and salads. Enrapture your taste buds in culinary enlightenment with World Wraps and Mendocino Farms. Now, back to you in the studio.
Thank you as always, Jamal. And wow, right out of the gates, our first prize for the person, for Omar, first person.
I was saying,
logged in again.
Why am I even surprised? Congratulations, Omar. Can't get any faster than that. I don't think Jamal even stopped speaking now. As more people get signed up, Jasmine, which prize option would you pick this week?
I think I would choose SF MoMA.
SF MoMA.
Yeah, I haven't been in a while, so I'm excited to see if there's new things there.
You like modern art?
I do.
You know, like Jamal said, ancient art is boring.
I wouldn't say boring.
Okay. That's just what Jamal said. I'm just replaying what he said.
What would you pick?
Me, I would personally pick the wine tasting at Castello di Amorosa.
Ooh, that's a good choice.
Yeah, I remember when the interns were here.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky them, they got to go wine tasting with Donna. And I was like, that's so cool. I would want to do that.
Wow.
So Donna, that'd be super fun.
Do you know if it's wine season right now? Or
It's always
it's
wine
always wine
No,
season.
okay.
Nice.
Okay, wait a second. Who's Zeke 2? Zeke 1's right here. I didn't give permission to anyone being Zeke 2. Who else we got signed up in today?
Lots of people today.
A lot of people.
Still a few people trickling in.
Yep, 76. Well, what's today's top going to be, Jasmine?
It's going to be games. So I guess board games, video games, all of that. Kind of inspired by our social fun cohort. What? What's wrong?
You know, I just see another Zeke's evil twin. You know, it's funny, but it's not.
I think it's pretty funny.
I don't appreciate this. All right, we're stuck at 76. Looks like 77.
You think that we should start now?
I think so.
All
Yes.
right.
All right,
Let's
go ahead.
begin. Are you a gamer?
Am I a gamer? You know, I'd say so. I like games.
Nice.
What are you?
Occasionally.
Occasionally. Okay, fair.
Question number 1. What is the study of gaming called?
Is it entomology, ferology, bromatology, or ludology? You know, I actually know what all these mean.
Really?
Entomology, the study of bugs.
Okay.
Ferology, the study of ancient Egyptian pharaohs. Bromatology, the study of the bros. Ludology, luda, as in ludicrous.
Well, now I don't know.
Well, actually, it looks
Actually,
like
now we do. It's ludology.
Ludology, that's the study of gaming.
So now, what is the study of gaming? It's actually, fun fact, sorry, I was leading up to that. It's actually the study of gaming culture and, like, for example, the cultural heritage behind gaming, sociology, psychology, game design, all of that.
Oh,
branches out, yeah.
That's actually really neat.
Right?
Wow.
Yeah,
So not ludicrous.
not ludicrous, not even close.
Okay, fair. First place, Randall. Let's see how it stacks up. But a lot of people got that one right.
Yeah.
I guess people know.
I
A lot of
didn't-
people are ludologists. Ludologists.
What was the best-selling video game of 2022 in the United States, excluding digital sales?
Was it Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Madden NFL 23, Elden Ring, or God of War
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok?
Did you know that the best-selling game in 2020 during the pandemic was actually Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War?
You know, I didn't. I'm not that big of a Call of Duty fan, but
Really?
apparently people were in 2022. That's incredible.
Wow.
Okay. Which of these games have you played?
None of them, but I've heard
None
of
of
Call of Duty. That's a pretty popular
What is
one.
your favorite video game?
I like Animal Crossing.
Yes, okay.
That was a big one during the pandemic.
Too bad it wasn't the best-selling game in 2022.
Yeah,
I
too
know you're
bad.
gonna love talking.
Too bad.
Let's see.
Hector coming in first.
Way to go, Hector. Great job. Great job.
Question number 3. What city was Monopoly modeled after?
Was it Chicago, New York City, Atlantic City, or Boston? Have you been to any of these places?
I've only been to New York City, but what about you?
I've been to all of them except Atlantic City, mainly because it's underwater.
No, what do you mean? I think you're thinking of Atlantis.
No. It's called Atlantic City because it's under the Atlantic Ocean.
It's in New Jersey.
In fact, you're right, it is New Jersey. My God, that was commonly mistaken. And so do people with this question. A big slip
Wow.
up. Yes, Monopoly, modeled after
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
Fun fact about Atlantic City. Did you know that it's actually known for its saltwater taffy? Yes, Atlantic City native Joseph Freilinger, I believe that's how you say it, made it popular. So now his shop makes over 11,000 pounds of saltwater taffy every day.
I can only imagine how much of that is uneaten. Because every time you go to a saltwater taffy place, it's never eaten.
That's true. There's
Those
just like
barrels
barrels.
are entirely full.
That's true.
Yeah, how long has the saltwater taffy been sitting there?
But it's so good.
Sure.
Oh, you don't like it?
Maybe the first one you eat, but then if we're going to go through 80 barrels of saltwater taffy. Omar! First place, taking lead with Brian Manson right behind. This is a close one.
All right, question number 4. What year did the game Pokemon Go become the most popular mobile game of the year?
Was it in 2016? Maybe 2017? Or was it 2014? Or maybe 2018?
Did you know that Pokemon Go started out as a April Fool's joke?
Wait, really?
Yeah, it was in 2014. It was a prank because I guess like the creator of the game like wanted to prank his friends, and then he, I guess, made a game in Google Maps where he would like place Pokemon everywhere.
Oh, and that's how it started?
Yeah, that's how it started. I guess it just gained popularity.
What an elaborate prank.
Right?
April Fools, friends. Good game.
And it's 2016.
Did you play Pokemon Go?
I did. I played a little bit, but I feel like I played it for more than a year, honestly. Did you play?
No, but our very own Jamal is really into Monopoly Go, if that's the game. I forget it's
Oh,
called.
really? I haven't played that yet.
Yes, and because of it, we've all gotten Instagram ads for Monopoly because
Oh,
he wants to play with us. So, shout out to you, Jamal. Omar holding on to lead with Jordan Frias right behind him. Kidding. That's Dallas, actually. But if you guys look on Teams, it's Jordan. It's kind of amusing.
Question number 5. Which of these items is not an official resource in the base version of the board game Settlers of Catan?
Is it ore, wool, brick, or water? Now again, this is what's not a resource. So the other 3 are indeed resources of Settlers of Catan.
I've actually never played Catan.
I love Catan. Great game.
What is it about?
You like trade resources to build things as opposed to like spending money. So you can like trade with the people playing around you. So it's a lot of, diplomacy,
Like Minecraft?
coercion. Yeah, no, not so much not so much Minecraft.
I love
There's
Minecraft.
no one attacks you at night.
Oh.
But,
That's good.
Yes, it's good. Yes. But of course, the answer
Is water.
can't trade water in Catan. Of course not. It'd be ridiculous. How could you do that?
Interesting. We should play that.
Omar, holding on to the lead, must be a Catan fan. Or just knows the game. Or just knows the rules of the game.
Okay, last question. Where was the game of chess invented?
Was it invented in Spain, India, Russia, or Italy?
Did you know that the term checkmate comes from the Persian phrase shamat, which means the king is dead?
No, I didn't actually know
I wanted
that.
to make sure I pronounced it right.
That's
but
very good, yes.
Yeah, fun fact.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Are you good at chess?
I'm okay at it. I heard that you got into chess because of the Netflix show.
Of Queen's Gambit, yes.
Yeah, it's a
I
good
did-
show, right?
I did watch the show, and I did look up how chess plays.
Nice.
That's right.
Well, it was invented in India.
Yes, it was actually called Chaturanga.
Chaturanga.
I believe that's the earliest,
Board game or just chess?
no, of chess.
Of chess. Oh, interesting.
Iteration, that was the word I was thinking about.
Oh.
Earliest iteration. All right, it's podium time. In third place,
Robert. 6 out of 6.
wow,
Alyssa. 6 out of 6
one of
as
our
well.
trainers. First place,
Omar.
holding on to that lead. Congratulations, Omar.
Congratulations, Omar.
You're the Mario to our Luigi, as in, you're always taking our spotlight. Congratulations. Don't forget to email us, Omar, at 5at10@slakecow.com to claim your prize. Can't wait to see which prize you pick this week. I love trivia.
So do I. Gets people involved, challenges the minds of our knowledgeable slayers.
And speaking of getting people involved, I think it's about that time.
It's time to announce who had the very best team's background. And for that, we turn it over to our first ever 3-time background judge. It's Adam Rosenthal.
Adam.
All right. What I love most about trivia is learning the little things about Zeke and Jasmine, the little random pieces of knowledge that you know or that you like Catan. So thanks for all that information.
Oh, I'm glad to share my love for Tom. That's not a problem. So, Adam, what did you think about this week's backgrounds?
Well, first off, shout out to everybody. I think this week's contest had the widest variety of different backgrounds out there. We've got the elephants marching with Varsharni. We've got going along with the animal theme, Chandrani with the monkeys. The Three Stooges is a good one. Shrek out there. Amanda, it took me a while to get the background, but I see the Three Mountains, but I love Forrest Gump, which is I think what you were going for. And a couple other call outs. Paige with some cute puppy dogs.
Always good.
William, if the contest was for the most aggressive things of three, you certainly would have won.
What's his?
Just some really aggressive dogs.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But the winner for today, in honor of Jamal loving the Lakers, but more so in honor of the upcoming Warrior season starting, we've got Mark Santiago with Steph Curry shooting a 3-point shot. So congratulations, Mark. You won a $100 gift card to AMC.
That's right. Congratulations, Mark.
Wow, congratulations, Mark. And thank you, Adam. And congratulations.
Things
So
are
Mark,
three.
again.
Did you draw that?
Now, that should just about do it from us here at the 5 at 10. Zeke, are you excited for our Halloween luncheon?
Of course I'm excited. You bet I am. Food, costumes, cookies, little green ghouls, everything you could ever want for Halloween. I wish Steph Curry could be there.
That's exactly what I was
Go
thinking.
Warriors.
But until then, we'll see you next week, Slayers. Thank you for staying with us for 300 episodes.
Yes, and here's to 300 more.
Replacing your work coffee break, I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Zeke. Thank you, and good night.